It's Saturday morning, the last day of April 2016. It's early, so it's still cool. So I'm walking to the jetty, but of course right along here I got a little distracted, and it keeps happening. So it's, I don't know if you can see all these, but this is a little bit of what I've been digging up. And I'll show you a little bit of how fun this is. Let's see. Okay, so, and as you may or may not know, this is all gets buried when they restore the beach every few years. I mean, this is from like 2011 or further away, or older. I'm not sure, but anyway, this all got opened up a couple weeks ago after a storm. So I and several other people have been coming down and digging up treasures. You go through a lot of broken ones before you find, something you like. Here's a fighting conch. It's kind of, it's broken, so I'm gonna throw it out there. Maybe somebody else will like it. When I first moved here, I picked up everything. Because in California, you don't find shells like this here on the beach. Now that I've been here a while, I'm more selective. I have to keep my camera aimed. This is my trowel from like a $1 plastic trowel, but because I lost my other one, and this works good. Pretty cheap, like and it's light, so when you stick it in your pocket, it doesn't weigh a lot. I mean, there are little shells, but I can only. I'm trying to find something cool to show you. I mean, these scallops are pretty, and I keep them sometimes because they're nice. And one of my neighbors makes wind chimes out of this size of a scallop. Kind of cool. I haven't quite. I'm more into the hunting of the shell rather than making of the craft. It's another broken conch. Here's another one. You can have those. I don't know if she wants them or not, but you got a lot of shells. Isn't it fun to collect them? You find shells down here? Down here. All along here. See? Just look in the sand and you'll see shells. That's a conch. That's a fighting conch. It's yours. Yeah, Grandma wants one. Bye-bye. I meet a lot of people down here. It's kind of fun. Nope, okay, this is small, but it's a Florida alphabet cone. I pretty much collect them all because I think they're so cool looking, no matter what the size. But it's nice to, I don't know, it depends where you dig. Sometimes you don't care, you'll just pick up anything, and that's a broken one again, so throw that out. Here's a broken scallop. Like I said, you gotta go through a lot of broken ones to find something good. This is it's a conch. It's a kind of, I don't know, looks like it's a little broken there, but I don't know, maybe that's the way it grew. I got tons of these, so I'm gonna throw that up there. This girl's looking for more shells. Here's a scallop. It's got a little bit of barnacle, whatever, on it, and that could be all chipped away. And put a little baby oil on it, and it'll be pretty and shiny. know if you want them.
Thank you.
Yeah. These are lettered olives. This is pretty good size, medium size. Sometimes I keep them and sometimes I don't. I feel the edge. If it's broken, like that's not broken on the edge, I don't usually keep it. This is kind of interesting, fun. These are kitten paws. They're called kitten paws, and they stick to each other. They're kind of cemented to each other. It's part of how they grow. Clam. I don't know. I've got others. I throw them up there so people can get them if they want them. Or I throw them on the beach so they can get them there too. This is a broken one. This is pretty. This is called a calico clam. These are nice. They're like the olives in the fact that they're typically always shiny. So they are pretty. Nice pattern. Here's another one. Little sister. Little tiny arc. So you can see this is fun. Get exercise and get your vitamin D, and you get to take home some treasures. This is it's a murex. You can see it's tiny. Typically it'll have all these little prongs off the edge of this long spinal thing. But anyway, it's kind of cool. Pretty. Sometimes I take little shells and glue them to a frame, which is fun. These are augers. I've got 8 million. Most of these shells, here's another Florida alphabet cone. Most of these shells I'll be giving away. Lately I've been dropping them off anonymously at daycare centers. Okay, so I'll put that right there. I guess if it goes on YouTube it's not anonymous anymore, but I don't think they're probably know what's going on. I think they'll like them. We can do some cool crafts. Look at these kids. Now they're into it. They're into their shells. Like Grandma. I'm gonna clean them off. Do you want a bag? Do you want a bag? Let me give her a bag. I have a few extras.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's fun, huh? Here's another. These are lettered olives.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, I just realized I dropped my camera in the sand. Took a little break, started digging some more, and anyway. So right here, I found this pretty good size scallop. Nice. And another of these little kitten paws. I'll glued together by nature. And oh, this is called a shark eye, kind of a snail shell, but it has different names. Moon shell. That's a nice size one. It's not broken. Okay, so looking down here, okay, that's good. Oh, no, and it's got a little hole. But that is a Scotch bonnet. Oh, there it is, Scotch bonnet. I'm not going to keep it. I'm picky, so I'm going to put that up there. So this is all buried down here for a while. That's a piece of a lightning whelk. Broken. It's nice, pretty color of that scallop. I'll keep it. Butter olive. That's a, I like these. Empress, I can't remember the name. Imperial, something or other. There's a common nutmeg. Not too bad. There's a an egg conch. No, egg. What's it called? Cockle. Egg cockle. Usually they're broken because they're kind of fragile. So that's in good shape. This is a calico clam shell. If you're watching this video still after all this, you're probably kind of addicted to this madness like I am. I never collected shells until I moved here, and to me the collection is, you know, cool. Broken, but the ocean, nice day at the beach. Sun's beginning to come out a little bit. Anyway, the one time I moved here 6 years ago, and I don't know, what can I say? Lettered olive. See how it's all buried? Okay, here's another Scotch bonnet. Let's see if I can see any holes in it. It's Sometimes you really can't tell until you wash them off, but this looks pretty good. Actually, see the kind of the pattern on it. That's usually, it's a real bright, normally when they're alive, it's a bright, pretty pattern, but it gets faded. Anyway, that's a pretty one. A keeper. So on we go. So far, this is kind of, oops, they're overflowing. This is what we got. They've been here, I don't know, maybe an hour or so. You don't always find a lot of shells when you dig, but if you know, somehow I seem to find a lot. Okay, I'm gonna take a break with the camera and I'll come back and show you if I get anything cool. Okay, I guess I'm gonna leave now. Here's a bag of goodies. Probably 5 or 8 pounds, I don't know. So I showed you some of them. But anyway, yeah, so this is where I was digging, and I've thrown a lot away, and people have come by and picked them up. Fun! So here are a few keepers from today, and there's some bags, and that box is full of shells, and I'll show you some of my shells here. Here's some miscellaneous whatevers. And then some more down there and over here and over here. Okay, I'm gonna put these down here. I found this today. This is I think a sunray clam, but I found that just when I walked out this morning. It's laying on the sand by the water. And just some more goodies. Here's my little frame, put shells around it and more. And then down here, I don't know if you can see, probably there's little starfish and, not starfish, sand dollars. And there's a starfish. And over here, we have lightning whelks, fighting conchs, and more goodies. Anyway, little tour. It's kind of overcast, a little cloudy, but it's warm. And it's Thunder Beach weekend 2016. So it's busy out, not so much here on the beach, but on the streets. Happy shelling!